Well, as we mentioned earlier, this is a little bit of a tough day for Dave Price because there are reports this morning that supermodel Gisele Bündchen and Tom Brady of the New England Patriots are finally engaged, making them one of the power couples of 2009. Isn't that amazing how we made that transition? We're joined by Matthew Miller, a senior editor at Forbes Magazine. Good morning, sir.
How are you, Harry?
So these two, if they pool their resources, are they a more powerful financial entity as an actual married couple than they are as separately as singles?
Well, they were doing fine as singles, but Gisele out-earns Tom about 4-to-1. She made about $35 million a year. Wow. Tom Brady last year made about $9 million a year in salary and endorsements. Put it together, they're worth about $45 million a year in income, and that would make them in the top 5 earning couples in terms of celebrities around the country.
Wow. So they're not doing too badly.
No, they're doing great.
I think people will find it interesting that she makes so much more money than he does.
Right. Well, she has these lucrative long-term contracts in terms of her Victoria's Secret deals and her other modeling contracts. Right. And he's a football player. And as a football player, you don't get as many long-term endorsement deals.
Right.
So
well, like he has, I think, Movado watch, some other things like that. That's right. But it's only makes about $9 million?
It makes $9 million. Now, remember that he's got a 6-year, $60 million contract with the Patriots, but the way it's paid out, last year he only brought 6 of them from that and about 3 from endorsements.
God, they are just eking by somehow. Yeah. Right. Let's talk about some of the other power couples on your list. Number 1 on the list is JayZ and Beyonce.
That's right, $162 million. They both are bringing a serious amount of money to the table. JayZ last year made $82 million. Beyonce brought home $80 million. These are both full-fledged brands. These are people who are able to get money in entertainment and then sell it in a shoe line and a clothing line, perfume endorsements. They own their songs. They're partners with all their people, so they're the serious power couple out there.
It's very interesting because you said they're both full-fledged brands.
That's right. When you look at celebrity couples, usually one person's bringing in $5 million and the other person's bringing in $20 million. Usually there's a discrepancy. These people are both
bring plenty to the table.
And remember that they're hip-hop artists, and hip-hop, if there's any celebrity that really understands entrepreneurship, it's hip-hop. Right,
because you come from zero.
That's right.
Right, okay. Yeah. Let's talk about who's next on the list then. Is that Will Smith?
That's Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. Right. Now, this is a celebrity couple where one earns far more than the other. Will Smith earned about $80 million in 2008. She made about $5. So he can still command $20 million a picture, and he gets some on the back end, so he's doing fine.
Because his pictures, I mean, almost guaranteed. A Will Smith, especially if it comes out in June or July.
Almost guaranteed a summer blockbuster. Though Hancock, disappointed some.
Yeah, there you go. So who's next on the list then? Do we drop all the way down to David Beckham?
David Beckham and Posh Spice, Victoria Beckham. She made $8 million last year, and the reason she made $8 million last year is because she went on tour with the Spice Girls. He's the breadwinner in this family. When he moved from England to LA, he
just $1 million a game, and he played for AC Milan last night. And how come Brad and Angelina aren't on the list?
Oh, they're on the. They're there. They're the top 5 earning couples. He brings in about 20 a year. She brought in 14 last year. $34 million isn't bad for anybody. And they are still, by far, the most famous couple on the planet.
Most famous, exactly. Matthew Miller, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
For a look at the most recent Forbes list of highest earning celebrity couples, just go to our website at earlyshow.cbsnews.com.